And away they go from the 1600 meter marker. Good enough start for them. On the wide outside, Matt's Warrior and Devo Mondo. Those two pushing forward with along the inside Extraction. They followed by Athelwolf in the white cap, racing about 3 or 4 off the leader. Pyro Edition is along that one's inside. Then we go 3 lengths back then to Global Drumbeat. Bomber Bay is one from last, and Zambezi Sunset is the trailer, racing around 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. Past the 1100 meter marker, and out in front is Devo Mondo, leads it by around 3 to 4 lengths from Matt's Warrior, races back in the second spot. They followed in behind those then by Extraction in the orange cap in third. Athelwolf is one off the fence in fourth, followed by Pyro Edition, who's got about 8 lengths to make up, does Pyro Edition. Global Drumbeat as they swing for home is further back. Then came behind that Bomber Bay and Zambezi Sunset, races in behind those. Coming down to the last 600 metres, and Devo Mondo still leads, as clear by around 2 lengths. On the outside, Bomber Bay, Pyro Edition's in the centre in the blue sleeves and moving in well. Then Athelwolf, there's a little bit of scrimmaging in behind as they come to the last 400 metres. Pyro Edition has now come through to pick up the lead. Towards the outside, Athelwolf, stand side, Bomber Bay, then came Global Drumbeat, but it's Pyro Edition with 200 to go, still clear by 2 lengths from Global Drumbeat and Athelwolf. On the outside, Bomber Bay is trying to run on, but it's still Pyro Edition is clear by 2 lengths here, and Pyro Edition for the victors is coming home well and gonna go on and win it. Pyro Edition from in second placing to Global Drumbeat, then came Bomber Bay, and further back was Athelwolf. One, 3, 2, 5, those are your numbers. Here's the head on replay. Pyro Edition in the blue sleeves is towards the left-hand side of your picture, came through down the centre under Chad Little, and goes on strongly from Global Drumbeat. Bomber Bay and Athelwolf, they were running on in behind, but Pyro Edition's gone on to win it. 1, 3, 2, 5, the provisional result for race 2.
Welcome back to Fairview. Pyro Edition, popular favourite this afternoon from the Jean Nel stable. And why not? Because when Jean spoke to Nadine in the week, he did say cherry ripe, and this is the horse to beat. A lot of confidence coming through. Great to see that in the interviews. And I did think it made a lot of people follow and take a chance and bank in the first leg of that place accumulator, and the bipod, the second leg as well. So well done to all the connections. Pyro Edition, your winner. We've got the owner standing by as well. We're going to chat to Peter Victor in a short while. Chad, great to have you in the winner's box. Start your day. You've got a couple of decent rides, I think the stable as well. You'll be happy with this, and as Jean said, ticking all the right boxes.
Yeah, 100%. His first 2 runs up in PE were very good. His first run, yeah, I dropped him in, and we just to see where we stand with him, and he ran on strongly. And then last time, I think he was a bit of an unlucky loser. Today, going the mile on the grass, he had a good draw. We're all very confident. Well done to Jean and to Peter. Peter came all the way to come and lead him in. He told me 2 weeks ago, I'm coming. I said, you have to come. So well done to him, and well done to Jean and all the team, Charlize, and all, obviously condolences to the Leon Lotz family. Sad loss, but she's in a better place now, and all the praise go out to them.
Yeah, I think you summed it up perfectly as well. Before I go to Jean, let me quickly push you a little bit, because in the next race, first leg of the pick 6, is one of my roughies in the race. You're actually riding Blind Faith. I think it's this has got an each way chance.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I got Brendan to buy her because she had such strong Cape form. I mean, there's multiple winners coming out of form lines. I was disappointed with the last run. She had one or two issues. Jean's taking his time with her, but I don't think she enjoyed the poly. I think today she's going to run a much better race, I'm hoping, because if she brings her Cape form, she's definitely a big runner.
All right, in race 5, Jean's got 2 runners, Anatolian Silver and Henry's Hedge, but you riding Anatolian Silver, my first choice.
Yeah, he's a very nice horse. He's such a big horse, and he had a long layoff, and I think he's just taken 1 or 2 runs to find himself. I think he's going to be cherry ripe today, and he's going to be at his best.
All right, and then you're riding Evie's First, the soldier from the stable.
Yeah, last time I rode him was 1,000. I think it was a little bit needing the run. And they were just too quick for him, and he ran him quite nicely. I think he's going to enjoy the 1200 today, and I'm sure he's going to run a big race.
All right, and then end off it well. In race 7, you ride Thread of Life as well. A massive run last time out.
Yeah, I mean, if Priscilla Macy was in this field, I would think she'd be very hard to beat. So a good run to second to Priscilla Macy. She had the blinkers on, and if she can run to that form, she's got a big chance.
Well, hope to see you a little bit later, and thanks so much for sharing.
In the last race?
Sorry?
What about my last race?
Are you riding for Jean in the last race?
No.
as well? No, not for Jean. So I won't ask. You tell us what you're riding in the last.
Okay, I'm riding Rouge Rune for Jacques Stradel.
Stradel.
Yeah, and he actually came to me and said to me the horse is working very well. He's expecting a big run. It was his first run here last time, and he ran on very strongly. He's got obviously two young horses to beat. They both won quite well, but it's hard for the babies to take on an old horse that's in good form.
Yeah, Nadine and I both like it in the last as well, so thanks for sharing that.
Thank you, and thanks very much to everyone for the support.
There we go. Chad Little coming to the party this afternoon, even touching on a horse that's not part of this table in the lucky last this afternoon that has to go in as well. Jean, very well done to you because you gave us the confidence as mentioned early on, and very nice to have Peter Victor on course as well. It's nice when the owners take the trouble and they come here. The confidence must have all come from your side because it's not cheap to fly to PE.
Neil, yeah, thanks for that. The only other time I told Peter to come, we had a little filly named Crystal Stream, and she duly got beat, but we've rectified it this time. The form was there, Neil, and he'd been doing well at home, so everything was pointing to him coming away with a victory today.
A good workhorse back home, always?
He doesn't give away a hell of a lot at home, but with him, he's all of those. It's all about how he moves and how he's within himself, and he was ticking all the boxes at home. Then I've got to dedicate this one to Belinda Victor, Peter's late wife, and also to Adele Lots, and yeah, lots of love to everybody.
Yeah, it's been a tough week for all of you. We feel for you, Jean, and for Charlize. The entire family, daughters on course this afternoon. Nice to have everybody here as well. Leon Lotz is on course as well. And our condolences and sympathies go out to everybody.
Thanks, Neil.
There we go, Jean Mal. Let's get Peter Victor in the winner's box. He's had a couple of decent horses in his life as well. Nice to have a friendly Port Elizabeth as well. And I was talking about great expectation a little bit early on. And when you saw the horse in the parade ring, you must have thought, yep, here we go. And did you have a bit of a nibble? Go on.
8 to 10 is a bit short, but I had doubles going on him, so that came from yesterday.
Yes.
I would first like to thank John and his team. They took this horse and turned him around. I was going to retire him totally, and I said to John, we come a long way, John and I. I gave him Crystal Stream, and he did very well with her. Yeah, the same story. My wife forced me that time to send her. Yeah, I was also going to retire, and I think she had 18 runs for John and only 4 or 5 out of the places and a couple of wins, 3 wins, I think. So I sent him this one, and he wasn't in good shape. I think he got injured on the float or something, and John took a lot of time with him. And he got him right, you know, and he was very confident today. He said they will have to run to beat us. And I don't think he's going to stop here. If we can keep him in the shape he's in, there must be 1 or 2 left in the tank for him.
Well, we'll see you here more often. Look forward to that.
Yeah, hopefully we'll come down here. We obviously race a lot in Durban. I've got Royal Victory there and a couple of nice babies. And then Corey Lensley's also got some nice horses of mine. I bought John a baby now on the sale in Durban, so hopefully she can do something for us. We must just try us. If you don't try, you don't know.
Absolutely, but stay there because when I hear you talk about that and about I bought John a horse and so, spread the word about Port Elizabeth Racing out at Fairview. Guys, we are not the minor centre that we were made out to be a couple of years ago. We've got the trainers, we've got the facilities, we've got the passion, we've got the love. Send the horses this way, as Peter Victor has just said.
Definitely, I must compliment you guys here. You've got a nice facility here. It's very great. The track looks well, everything looks well, and the service is great. Thanks, guys, and thanks for racing and all the sponsors.
Tremendous, well said.